Good morning, St. Paul's. For today's world news, you would expect the two only communist superpowers to have no problems, but tensions between Russia and China are beginning to rise. China has been notorious for claiming land in 21 neighboring countries, including the South China Sea, but China is now claiming that the Russian city of Vladivostok is Chinese land. After the Russian embassy sent a tweet out on a Chinese social media app, Weibo, celebrating the 160th anniversary of the city, Beijing took offense to this and immediately spoke on how it should and hopefully one day return to China. After Beijing announced this, the rest of the Chinese media and celebrities began to talk more and more about it ever since. China has become extremely greedy and power-hungry with land grabbing. A common tactic China uses as part of its propaganda machine is to claim old historical territories should return to China. They then advocate and fight for what they think is their land. Actions that have been executed by China ranges from peacefully discussing on media to outright harassing Vietnam boats in other nations with military force. China has been known to bully smaller undeveloped nations involving claims in the South China Sea, and with Russia noticing these actions, there are unconfirmed reports that Russia has sent some form of military to the city of Vladivostok to send a message towards China that Russia will not bend. Will tensions heat up, or will China realize they shouldn't antagonize a relationship with a powerful ally? Only time will tell. This has been St. Paul's World News. Have a wonderful day, St. Paul's.
Good morning, St. Paul's. This is Max Anderson, and today we have a very heartwarming story for you. A man from Florida named Lane Pittman has been raising money for the victims of Hurricane Laura by headbanging to heavy metal music in the flooded streets of southern Louisiana. In the video, Pittman can be seen in almost waist-high water with his American flag flying behind him. The video received over 4,000 views within an hour of posting it, and his GoFundMe has raised over $1,250 for Hurricane Laura relief efforts. He also posted similar videos of him dancing during Hurricanes Florence, Dorian, and Matthew. He posts the clips on Twitter, where he's racked up millions of views and raised thousands of dollars for the victims of the storms he chases. This has been Max Anderson. Have a great day.
The Umbrella Academy is dope! Here's why. It has action, romance, drama, humor, and a monkey. The Umbrella Academy is a television adaptation of a graphic novel by Gerard Way, co-founder of My Chemical Romance. It follows 7 of 43 children born on the same day to women who weren't pregnant the day before. The series focuses on only 7, and the rest of the children aren't mentioned. These 7 are adopted by Sir Reginald Hargreaves, an eccentric billionaire with a monocle. 6 of these kids have superpowers, which one just being normal. Mr. Monocle is determined to train these 6 children to save the world. The series starts with 5 of the 7, Luther, the half-ape, Diego the telekinetic, Allison the hypnotist, Klaus the spiritual medium, and Vanya, the normal one, who are adults now, being informed of their father's death. The 2 not around are number 5, who disappeared 13 years ago, and number 6, Ben, who died on a mission as a child. Each of them are estranged from one another, all living their own lives, away from the hero life. They all meet back up at their old estate for the funeral, but it takes a turn when number 5, whose power is teleportation and apparently time travel, still in his 13-year-old body, appears through a portal from the future, claiming that the end of the world will happen in 7 days. The family must now band together to stop the apocalypse. All in all, we both loved the series. Highly recommended to anyone being quarantined at home because of COVID. It is very binge-worthy. There's 2 seasons out currently, while Netflix hasn't renewed it for a 3rd, but we expect it to, as it was a record-breaking TV show. Me, Caden, and Mr. Pereira took a BuzzFeed test to see which characters we are. I am Klaus, Caden is Ben, and Pereira is Luther. Have a fabulous day, St. Paul's.
Breaking news. Starting next week, I will be hosting a top 5 video segment. Please send in your best videos of some video games or sports, and I will rank them accordingly. Here's my email. Now have a great day, St. Paul's.
Hello, St. Paul's. Welcome to a Guerrilla Wolves news update on what's going on in the sports world. Right now, we're just around the corner from the start of the NFL season. Most stadiums around the country will not have fans in attendance of the games to start the season, and the ones that do have fans in attendance, the attendance will be very low. The New Orleans Saints are scheduled to play the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in the Superdome on September 13th.
This is a game especially to look out for considering the Buccaneers quarterback is now Tom Brady. In terms of the NBA, the Lakers eliminated the Trailblazers by winning 4 games in a row after dropping the first one. The Heat swept the Pacers, the Bucks eliminated the Magic, the Raptors eliminated the Nets, and the Celtics eliminated the 76ers. The Clippers beat the Mavericks in 6 games, despite Luka Doncic's late-game heroics in the fourth game. Rockets beat the Thunder in 7 games, and the Nuggets beat the Jazz in Game 7 that came down to the wire. Major League Baseball continues on despite many cases of coronavirus being discovered among the players and coaches in the sport. MLB did not have a bubble like the NBA, so this was almost to be expected. St. Paul's football is slated to begin sometime in early October. Rumors about the season supposedly starting in the spring are false for now. Sports are something that most of us go to for entertainment in stressful times, so it is quite settling to see them gradually come back. Have a good day, St. Paul's.
So 2020's XXL freshman class came out a couple weeks ago, so I'm going to talk about it. So the official class consists of Eneli Chapa, Polo G, Chica, Jack Harlow, Lil Keed, Lil TJ, Fivio Foreign, Cowboy, Rodwave, Baby Keem, 24K Golden, and Mulatto. So this is a pretty solid list, but half of the names were not recognizable. Cowboy had 1 hit, Envy Me, but that's the only thing that I would be able to recognize him from. Now let's talk about Chica. No one knows who she is. She kind of came out of nowhere, and she didn't really have a hit. On the other hand, people like NLE, Polo G, Jack Harlow, Lil TJ, and Rodwave were very solid choices, and they definitely deserve to be on the list. Everyone else is kind of weird and misplaced. I'm surprised Lil Tecca and Don Toliver weren't on there, but I guess it is what it is. I think this list could have been better, but I can't wait for the freestyle video to come out. Have a great day, St. Paul's.
Hello, St. Paul's, and welcome to the Jade and Patty Conspiracy Theory Power Hour. Today I'll be talking about how the moon is actually made of cheese. It likely originated in 1546 when John Haywood, an English playwright and poet, claimed the moon is made of green cheese, with green meaning fresh. The saying stuck around for centuries later, and I'm sure everyone has heard this myth before. But I'm about to prove this true. I have received inside recordings of JFK giving his Rice University speech, and he mentions about how the moon is made of cheese. Let's take a listen.
My fellow Americans, we will not go to the moon because it is easy or because it is hard, but because the moon is comprised of cheese. We will reach this moon before the end of this decade. I tell you, for the future generations, fellow compatriots, brothers in arms, and brothers in peace.
Now, I would like to thank my anonymous resources for that recording. Is the moon actually made out of cheese? We'll never know. Have a great day, St. Paul's.